ever. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of extreme thrills with the top 10 scariest roller coasters in the world. From record-breaking heights to insane G-forces, these coasters are not for the faint of heart. We're going to be ranking them based on their fear factor, thrill level, and just how much they make you want to scream your head off. Get ready to buckle up because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's do this. Coming in at number 10, we have Griffon, located at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg in Virginia. This beast of a coaster stands at a towering 205 feet. And you know what they say, what goes up must come down, and Griffon comes down fast, plummeting towards the earth at a blistering 75 miles per hour. But that's not even the scariest part. Oh no, Griffon likes to play with your emotions. See, before you even hit that drop, they make you hang, literally. You're dangling over the edge, staring straight down at your impending doom for what feels like an eternity. It's pure psychological torture, and it's brilliant. And just when you think you can't take it anymore, boom! Straight down you go, because sometimes the anticipation is scarier than the drop itself. You with me? Let's move on to the next coaster. Hold on tight because we're heading to Japan for number 9, Dodonpa at Fuji-Q Highland. This coaster is all about one thing, speed. We're talking 0 to 107 miles per hour in a mind-blowing 1.56 seconds. Imagine getting blasted off the line like a rocket, feeling that insane acceleration pushing you back in your seat. And just when you think you've survived the launch, Dodonpa throws you into a massive vertical loop. 163 feet straight up into the air. You'll be feeling the G-forces big time on this one. If you're an adrenaline junkie who lives for speed, then Dodonpa is calling your name. But if you prefer a more leisurely pace, maybe skip this one. For number 8, we're jetting over to Spain to experience Shambhala at Portaventura Park. This B&M hyper coaster is all about that classic smooth as silk ride, but don't let that fool you. It's still one of the scariest coasters out there. Standing tall at 249 feet, Shambhala isn't messing around when it comes to drops. We're talking massive stomach-lurching plunges that'll have you screaming for your mama. Shambhala doesn't just drop you, it gracefully guides you down these massive hills, giving you that perfect balance of airtime and pure terror. Shambhala clocks in at a cool 83 miles per hour, making sure you feel every twist, turn and drop. So if you're looking for a coaster that delivers both thrills and elegance, Shambhala is the one for you. Just be prepared for those drops. Number 7, Zadra Hybrid Horror. We're heading to Poland for number 7, where we find Zadra, a hybrid coaster that combines the best, and by best I mean scariest, elements of wood and steel. Located at Energylandia, this coaster is a force to be reckoned with. Standing tall at 197 feet, Zadra might not be the tallest coaster on the list, but it makes up for it with its sheer intensity. We're talking heart-stopping airtime hills that'll have you feeling like you're floating, followed by gut-wrenching inversions that'll leave you disoriented and thrilled. Zadra screams along the track at 75 miles per hour, making sure you experience every twist, turn and drop to its fullest. The combination of wood and steel gives it this unique, almost unpredictable feel. Are you brave enough to take on Zadra? Number 6, Ijanika 4D Terror. Hold on to your hats and your stomachs because we're going back to Japan for number 6, Ijanika at Fuji-Q Highland. This isn't your average roller coaster, this is a 4D terror machine. Why 4D? Because not only are you hurtling through the air at 78 miles per hour, but your seat is spinning independently. That's right, this coaster adds a whole new dimension of fear by throwing in some unpredictable 360-degree spins while you're plummeting down drops and soaring through loops. Imagine yourself soaring through the air 249 feet in the sky, while your seat decides to do its own little dance. Disorienting? Absolutely. Jamaica is not for the faint of heart or those prone to motion sickness for that matter, but if you're looking for a truly unique and terrifying roller coaster experience, this is it. Number 5, the Smiler, Smile Through the Pain. We're hopping over to England for number 5, where we encounter the Smiler at Alton Towers. This coaster is all about psychological torment. With a name like the Smiler, you'd think it's all fun and games, right? Wrong. This coaster wants to break you, standing at 98 feet tall. It might not have the most intimidating stature, but don't let that fool you. The Smiler holds the world record for the most inversions on a roller coaster, a whopping 14. That's right, 14 times you'll be flipped, twisted and turned upside down. The Smiler also employs a variety of psychological tricks like optical illusions, disorienting lights, and even subliminal messaging to truly mess with your mind. It's like a horror movie and a roller coaster had a baby, and that baby wants to make you question your sanity. The Smiler is a true test of your mental and physical limits. Number 4, Intimidator 305, G-Force Galore. We're back in the USA for number 4. Strapping ourselves into Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion in Virginia. This coaster is not messing around. With a name like Intimidator, you know you're in for a wild ride. Standing tall at 305 feet, Intimidator 305 is known for its insane G-forces and sudden, heart-stopping drops. We're talking drops so steep, so intense that you'll feel like your stomach is in your throat the entire time. And those G-forces, be prepared to feel the full force of gravity as you're whipped around turns, hurled over hills, and plummeted back down to earth. Are you ready to be intimidated? Number 3, Fury 325, a giga coaster of epic proportions. Hold on tight because we're about to unleash Fury 325 at Carowinds in North Carolina, coming in at number 3. This giga coaster is a true monster, towering over the park at a staggering 325 feet tall. But it's not just the height that makes Fury 325 so terrifying, it's the speed. This beast of a coaster screams along the track at a mind-blowing 95 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest coasters in the world. Fury 325 boasts a first drop that seems to last forever, plunging you down an 81-degree angle at breakneck speed. You'll be feeling the wind whipping through your hair, your stomach doing somersaults, and your heart pounding in your chest. Fury 325 is not just a roller coaster, it's an experience that will push you to your limits and leave you breathless and exhilarated. Number 2, Steel Vengeance Hybrid Havoc. Get ready for some Hybrid Havoc because at number 2 we have Steel Vengeance, located at the legendary Cedar Point in Ohio. This coaster is a perfect blend of classic wooden coaster charm and modern steel coaster intensity, creating a truly terrifying experience. Standing tall at 205 feet, Steel Vengeance packs a punch. It's known for its insane airtime hills, throwing you out of your seat and giving you that weightless feeling that's both exhilarating and terrifying. And the inversions, Steel Vengeance boasts an impressive number of inversions, twisting and turning you upside down until you don't know which way is up. The combination of wood and steel gives it this unique, almost wild feel. You never quite know what's coming next, which just adds to the fear factor. Are you brave enough to take on this hybrid monster? Number 1, King Dakar, the King of Terror. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Drum roll, please. Coming in at number 1, the reigning champion of terror, the King of Coasters. It's King Dakar at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. This coaster is the real deal. Standing at a jaw-dropping 456 feet tall, King Dakar is not just the tallest roller coaster in the world, it's a towering testament to human insanity. But it's not just the height that makes King Dakar so terrifying, it's the speed. This coaster launches you from 0 to 128 miles per hour in a mind-blowing 3.5 seconds. That's faster than most sports cars. You'll be plastered to your seat, feeling the full force of acceleration as you're catapulted up the massive 45-degree incline. And just when you think you can't handle anymore, you're sent plummeting straight back down. King Dakar is an experience that will stay with you forever. So are you brave enough to face the king? Thanks for watching. What's the scariest coaster you've ridden? I hope you enjoyed this wild ride through the top 10 scariest roller coasters in the world. We've seen some insane drops, experienced mind-blowing speeds, and faced our fears head-on. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Until next time, stay adventurous.